Check it out, guys. Check out the 69. Sitting on the back of a trailer. Drag car all the way right there, guys. Sweet, ain't it? What's up, YouTube world? How's all y'all doing tonight? Hope all y'all have been out on the hunt and found some stuff. Lord knows there's nothing around here right now to find. Did get out this morning and hit a few stores, but just wasn't nothing going on. So I don't know, it's just real slow around here as usual, or we got a bunch of peg warmers, you know. That's just how it's been around here lately. But anyhow, I'm gonna do some openings tonight. We did come across, or I did, a couple things, and I got a piece from a local collector that I was gonna try to get my hands on, and finally got a hold of it. They dropped when I was at work, and he grabbed me one because everything else was gone by the time I got off work Saturday. So that's just how it is around here when you work. You know, you work 10 hours a day. You kind of miss out on some stuff, and it seems like I always miss out on the boulevards and the car culture drops. They always drop on at work. You know, I look up every now and then and find a case here and there at a Walmart or at a Dollar Tree, but that's really the only opportunity I have. So the ones that's close to me, I really stay at it. Anyhow, let's get on in here and see what we got here, guys. So we're gonna open it tonight. Got a couple of F-bodies. You got my Camaro collection. I think I got this one in blue somewhere. Just opened up. I'm gonna open up the red one and put it in the collection. Haven't seen the maroon out of the box yet, so why not, right? Let's just see what it looks like here. I'm doing a custom one of these of a car that I kind of used to have. It turned out pretty good, actually. Yeah, we do have the IROC Z, and I think they say this is 85, I think. I just now noticed that Hot Wheels been on there. Believe that? I've had this car probably for, well, heck, 3-4 years. Whenever it came out, it was a KK car. And I've never even noticed that. It just goes to show you guys that loose does make a difference, you know, when you enjoy looking at certain cars. I've always liked these rocks, man. It was always real pretty cars. Had one back when I was younger. 87 with white, red interior, gold trim, gold wheels. It was a pretty car, guys. Wish I still had it. Anyhow, that was another lifetime ago. Then we got the green one here. This right here is the 81. This was the UK Super Treasure Hunt, yep, a couple years back. And I got the Super to it. Of course, I don't open the Super, but we're going to check it out right here, guys. I know a lot of y'all remember this car here, but there may be some new collectors that didn't really remember it. You know, that's just gotten into it. It's a pretty color green, you know. It's really sparkly. And let's see if I can see anything else that I couldn't see in the pack. And yes, I do. Wow, it's crazy. It's just crazy the difference that you can notice in the detail in and out of the blister. Look at the trunk, guys. How many of you ever noticed that Chevrolet? Wish it was focusing a little better. Right there. One of my cameras went size here or something. Anyhow, that is a Chevrolet emblem right there, guys. And something else about this car that I never noticed. Let's see here. On the quarters, they're different. Like the deco is different. You know, usually it's the same on each side. And you got the red. I can't hardly read it, guys. But you see this? It's red right there, a little different. I really can't make out what that is, but when you flip it around, I just now seen for the first time that what you got there looks like the Hearst, you know, logo. Look at that, you see that paint sparkle right there. I didn't know this paint was sparkly as it is in the blister. I tell you, it makes a difference, man. But yeah, I like these cars, and I thought I was going to loosen these up to go with. I've actually started a pretty good little loose collection of these. Some of y'all probably know that. Here's one of her using video. a little short probably. It's a pretty beautiful color on that car. It don't really kick out in the camera. That's, you guys looking at those, and that's what made me want to go ahead and open these up. I wish I'd have waited and done the video now with all of them loose, but anyhow, let's move on. Again, Diecast Super Treasure Hunt mainline version. Don't remember the year. Let me think back. I think 3 years ago, probably 2022 Super Treasure Hunt, somewhere along those lines. Alright. I'm not going to open this, guys, but like I was talking about earlier, about whenever you get, when you work 10 hours a day, you know, when stuff drops. That's the only one of the boulevards I could find. There was 2 of these left. Everything else was blocked out, and it was gone. Now I'll take that back. The Myers Manx, there was about 15 of those there, but the black Porsche, the Bugatti, the Datsun wagon, all was gone. This is the first time these have popped up in my area. It's the first time I've seen this car. Which actually, I don't know. I like this Mustang. I'm surprised there was any of these left, to be honest with you. Anyhow, I was glad to get my hands on one. It kind of almost reminds me of the RLC. Deco's different, but probably the same casting. And probably what this paint would look like, not being Spectre Flame. And actually, it looks like they got the same wheels. I think they do. I just think the ones on this one might be a little darker. But I always like this casting. I like my Mustangs and my Camaros, guys. If y'all watch my channel, y'all know that. Alright, and that leads me into the next thing I'm going to open. I'm going to open this up a prime. Actually, not just yet. Yep. I picked a couple of these up. You know, I think I got 2 on card. And I come across this one at a Dollar General. Believe it or not. Yeah, Dollar BG. I haven't seen too many of these at Dollar General, but I have found a couple of them there. And I collect 18 wheels anyhow. And is it, you know, you guys that's been here for a while, y'all seen my 18 wheelers and stuff. Y'all kind of know that I collect those dudes. But it don't make sense. That's one of these primes open and add to my collection. Look at how clean that open up in the bottom. Because the way it's on the bottom, it didn't even tear the tape off of it right now. I got that from watching John Laminate Group and it's premium. Yeah, I thought I'd free me a prime and put with my 18 wheelers, but I haven't done that yet. So this is the first time I've seen them out of the box. So let's see here if there's anything that I didn't see. Does the trailer come off, guys? I'm not sure if it does or don't. I don't know. I don't want to pull on it. I don't know. Guys, if y'all know in the comments, let me know if that trailer pops off of there. I'm scared I'm going to break it if I pull too hard, and I don't want to do that. So if y'all got one of these blues, y'all let me know. Just let me know in the comments. I'd very much appreciate it, because I would know whether or not to try to get the trailer off of it or not. But I don't want to break it. But anyhow, I think I'm glad to have it open, man. I've looked at it in the box for so long. Just the backs don't let down on this one of these. But hey, who don't want a prime loose in their 18-wheeler collection, right? What would that be without a prime? I mean, come on, man. King 18-wheeler right there, buddy. Sharp, it's pretty color red they put on there. That's good. Glad to add these. And there, again, y'all been watching my channel for a while. Y'all know I kind of collect a little bit of everything. My camera's so foggy, guys. I don't know what is going on with it. It looks really fuzzy. But anyway, maybe that'll help a little bit. Y'all know I collect a little bit of airplane stuff and helicopter stuff. I come across this on my wall, and I was thinking about what I wanted to add in loose. And we have the island chopper. Check it out, it's pretty cool. So I think I'm gonna open it up, check it out, and add it into my. It's a little bit thing. It reminds me of something, I guess, that they would take like a little tour flight around. It's actually, it says Hawaii on it, I believe. Well, there's the name of it, in Hawaiian. No, it just says island. But I can still see that being something on the island, that a little tour chopper, tour around the mountains and whatnot, stuff like that. It's pretty cool though, check that out, y'all. It's a little bitty thing, man. She's small for sure. Probably in reality, when they use small stuff, it's probably, you know, cheaper on gas to fly something a little small like this right here, and probably light. And it's probably pretty maneuverable, as small as it is. I bet it probably does pretty good. See if we can see. No, can't make it out. It's Hot Wheels something. I don't know what this says, to be honest with you. I may not say Hot Wheels. Yeah, no, I do see a small Hot Wheels up there. That's only because I recognize the logo. Hot Wheels. I can't read that, guys. I'm always about blind. So, and that leads me into the next one. This is a must-have. Love it. Loved it as a kid. Always loved this plane throughout my entire, well, from when I knew of its existence. Played with it many days as a youngster and thought I was never going to get my hands on it. But yes, I did. Finally got me a G.I. Joe, the Sky Striker shot. I know y'all remember the Sky Striker. Man, this was like, to me, the baddest plane ever, man, when I was growing up. And then whenever they come out with Top Gun, it was really, you know, I was still pretty young when Top Gun first released. I was in airplane heaven. Love this plane, guys. That's why it's gonna get listened to. We're gonna open it and we're gonna add it in. First, we're gonna check it out because I want to see if the wings expand like the real thing. And the Sky Strikers, they done it. If y'all remember the G.I. Joe Sky Strikers, y'all remember the wings? They came in and out like that. And these look like they do. I'm gonna say they do. But I had that a long time because this guy's done it, didn't realize it. And yep, they do too. Look at there. Check that out. The coolest plane ever, the G.I. Joe Sky Striker, guys. Definitely had to cut this one loose right here. Let's see if I can actually get a better visual with this on there. I had told him here a while back that if he was out and found one, to grab me one, because I really did want this jet. It's awesome, amazing to actually have it in my hand. See, we got the little tab on right there. Check that out. If y'all know the Sky Striker, it had. Ooh, and the wings retract and go out with one wing. You don't have to do it with both hands. Check that out. It actually moves it. If y'all haven't got one of those shit, one wing actually moves it. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. That is just cool. I might paint the afterburners. The engines there, the back of the engines, I might paint those dudes red. Well, y'all think they look good red? I think so too. This is like one of the ones I can sit and stare at. Just because it's bad to the bone. I ain't gonna say what I started to say, but I think y'all probably know. But anyhow, guys, that's it for the video. I appreciate all y'all for watching. I hope y'all having some luck out on the hunt. Y'all let me know, man, in the videos if y'all are. I mean, in the comments, I'm sorry. Finally got me a sky striker, guys. I'm out. Y'all have a good one.